All right, welcome back. Today, we are headed to a country that, let's be honest, you probably think you already know Morocco. But we're going to skip the usual spots, the familiar alleyways, and uncover a completely different side of it, one that's been carved out by sand, stone, and water.
So, when I say Morocco, what's the very first thing that pops into your head? Is it that buzzing energy of a Marrakesh souk? Maybe the incredible colors of all those spices piled high? Or, the gorgeous details of a traditional riad? Yeah, those are all iconic for sure. But they're just one small part of a much bigger story.
So for this one, we're trading those city walls for some seriously wide open spaces. We're going to dive deep into Morocco's epic landscapes and show you a country of just incredible natural contrasts. I'm talking everything from vast golden deserts to the highest mountain peaks in all of North Africa.
Okay, let's dive into this. Our journey starts with the first element, sand. We are heading straight into the huge, mesmerizing expanse of the Sahara Desert. Seriously, it's a place that feels like you've landed on another planet. The Sahara isn't just a bunch of empty space. It is an absolute playground for adventure. I mean, you can do the classic camel trek deep into the Chebi dunes, spend a night in a Berber camp with nothing but a crazy blanket of stars above you. Or hey, if you need a bit more speed, you can get your adrenaline fix with a 4x4 tour or even try sandboarding down those golden slopes. How cool is that? Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that the desert is so much more than just sand. The culture here is just deeply woven into the landscape itself. For instance, in this tiny village called Kamlia, you can experience the powerful, almost spiritual rhythms of Gnawa music. It's this deep cultural encounter that really proves the desert is just rich with history and soul. Oh, and here's a crucial tip if you're actually planning a trip. You're going to want to aim for the months between October and April. That window lets you completely sidestep the extreme, honestly punishing heat of the Saharan summer. It just makes the whole desert adventure so much more comfortable and, safe. All right, let's move from those rolling dunes to some seriously jagged peaks. From the element of sand, we are now journeying to the element of stone. We're trading the desert's deep silence for the crisp, clean air of the magnificent Atlas Mountains. Check out that number. 4,167 meters. That's the height of Mount Tukul, the absolute crown jewel of the Atlas Range. Now, to put that into perspective, that's over 13,600 feet. It is the highest peak in all of North Africa, a serious but incredibly rewarding challenge for any hiker. And this brilliantly illustrates how the Atlas Mountains cater to everyone. You don't have to be some seasoned mountaineering to enjoy it. I mean, for the real thrill seekers, a multi-day trek up Tube Call is an unforgettable epic. But if you're looking for something a bit more chill, the Arica Valley offers these beautiful, easy day hikes from Marrakesh. There's truly a trail for everyone. Now, if you're planning to tackle these trails, especially if you're going solo, a few essentials are going to make all the difference. First, a local guide is just invaluable for safety on those high-altitude treks. Second, layering your clothes is key because mountain temperatures can swing wildly from morning to afternoon. And also, remember this, learning just a few basic Berber phrases is such a wonderful way to connect with the local communities you'll meet along the way. Okay, so after the dry heat of the desert and the ruggedness of the mountains, I think our journey needs a little refreshment, right? So let's explore our third element, water. We're heading to these spectacular waterfalls that just bring a burst of life to the landscape. Wow, 110 meters. That is the impressive drop of the Ouzoud waterfalls. At over 360 feet, they are the tallest in all of Morocco. Just this powerful series of cascades plunging into a lush green valley. I mean, the sight and the sound is just absolutely breathtaking. And this isn't just a spot for looking from a distance. No way. You can get right into the action. You can take a small boat right up to the base of the falls, into the mist. You can hike the surrounding trails for some amazing photos. And definitely keep an eye out for the local Barbary macaques. They're famously curious. It's a completely interactive natural wonder. And to answer the question that I know you're probably thinking, yes, absolutely, you can swim. The pools at the bottom are perfect for a refreshing dip, especially on a warm day. It's like the perfect reward after a good hike. All right, from the elements of nature, we are now turning to an icon that was forged by history itself. Our final stop is a fortress made of earth and time, the incredible Ksar of Ait Ben Haddou. So does this place look a little familiar to you? Well, it probably should.
This ancient fortified village has been the backdrop for countless Hollywood blockbusters. We're talking everything from the arenas in Gladiator to the slave city of Yunkai in Game of Thrones.
But beyond all its on-screen fame, Aprende is a protected UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's just a stunning example of southern Moroccan mud brick architecture and a genuine living piece of history, where few families actually still live today. When you visit, honestly, the best thing to do is just let yourself get lost in its winding alleyways. Make sure you climb to the old granary at the very top. The panoramic view of the valley from there is unbeatable. Oh, and try to stay for sunset. Watching that entire fortress just glow in the golden light, it's pure magic.
So we've seen the sand, the stone, the water, and the history. Now let's turn all of that amazing inspiration into a concrete plan for your very own Moroccan adventure.
So the crucial point is, how do you actually make this happen? Well, a little preparation is key. For safety and just the best experience, definitely book guided tours for any serious treks. Pack smart, layers are your best friend, trust me. Always be respectful of the local culture, stay hydrated, and plan your transportation ahead of time, because getting to these remote spots can be part of the adventure itself.
Ultimately, what this whole journey shows us is that Morocco is so much more than just its famous cities. It's a truly world-class destination for adventure, offering this staggering diversity of landscapes that can challenge, inspire, and refresh pretty much any traveler out there. Which, of course, leaves us with one final question for you. After seeing the golden dunes, the towering peaks, and the cascading falls, where will your adventure begin? Thanks so much for watching.